going to be a simple review over card number D of Oh So Lovely. These were two cards I got as a gift, and she used D as her inspiration. And it's sort of fun because it has a hole in it. And so I'm going to show you an easy way to score this and save this so you can make a little different type of card. Now what you want to consider is what goes behind in the hole. Now the person who made this used stickers from the Oh So Lovely. This is all stickers. There's no stamping. And what I'm going to show you today is how to use stamps for your accents in case you've used most of your stickers. Now you can use any stamps you have. This is the one that goes with Oh So Lovely. I think it's called Forals and Flutters. It has a bird cage, a butterfly, wreath, flowers, and it also comes with die cuts. So it's very easy to stamp your image and then cut them out without having to fussy cut them. But you might have fussy cuts or stamps from other ones, and on my sample I'm going to use another one I cut out. So you can, these are colored with colored pencils, and I used old stamps for this. Let me show you. I found this stamp and it just says a little hello to brighten your day. I cut across to brighten your day so that it was really easy for me to stamp a little hello on the outside of the card, and then when you open it, it says to brighten your day. Now if you think about it, you can sign your name down here, you can write a message up here, and it won't show from the front of the card. This also could be augmented more with other designs if you wanted. I think I wanted to keep it special, but if it was an Eastery time, that might look really pretty. Now this card is, and that's just used with, what do they call it, craft paper. This is a purple card. I can't remember the name of it. Might be Wisteria, I'm not sure. And we have two tones, so you can see that there's two tones, and I put the lighter tone on the inside so that when I stamped it, it would show well. And I just used a hello card, a hello stamp. And let's see, it's just from another tag set I have, and it just says, well, hello. And I thought the little bird cage from Oh So Lovely would look cute with that. And again, I just colored it with colored pencils. The only other thing I did on this card was I used some silver thread. I wrapped it about my fingers, about 3 of my fingers, like so. It gets all wrinkly. And then I tied it in the middle, and after I tied it in the middle, I stuck it on a foam tape. You see the bird is on a foam tape, and the little shiny accent is on a foam tape also. Now there's one more thing I wanted to show you as I put this together. So these are my two samples, same exact card. I did use a die cut for this, and you got die cuts in the mail to go with Oh How Lovely, and the light pink color we have. But you can trace that shape if you don't want to use pink, because I'm just using scraps. Okay, so this is the card I'm going to put together today and show you a few steps. Now, if you are going to use a border, just like our big borders on the pages, it would be important to cut your border and cut your top of your card at the same time, either by hand after tracing it so you get the exact same shape, or using a metal die. So we are going to score first we're going to cut off 2 inches off the bottom of your card and save it, and then you're going to score this also at 2 inches, because this is made on, this is 4 1/4, this is 4 inches. They're cut the same time, but there is a border around it. And this is 1 3/4. So if you cut the top one, the 2 inch, you'll still have a nice little border at top. I'll be doing this one in class when Debbie teaches us. and I'll show you how to cut this together then too. Meanwhile, I've already adhered my green here, and then I have this 2-inch piece that we cut off, and I'm just going to line it up. Now, you want to attach this part. Now this could be clear, I just stamped the word thanks on it. You want to attach this to both the bottom and the top. So you keep this lined up, and you put it in about the trick is keeping it lined up. You want to put it in about a quarter of an inch and just press down. There. Now that attaches your card. Ooh la la. If you want to, you could add more adhesive. Maybe just squirt a little bit of white glue in there to hold it nice and tight. We won't do that at the moment. The other thing the pattern has is little tails. If you don't know how to cut a tail, all you do is take any size strip, make a little slit on the bottom in the center part of it, and then cut from the corner to where you made the slit. And that makes an instant tail. So I'm just going to add these little banner tails. I think I'll add the purple one first and put the black over it. Now this could actually even have stamping on it if you wanted to. But since I have stamping on the front page, I didn't add any stamping. This was just an extra strip, and I wrote thanks here, and this could easily be a tag. Now what are we going to put? Oh, this isn't straight. See, I said a quarter inch. Remember, it doesn't set right away. So I'm just lifting it up, straightening that out a little. So make sure this 2-inch piece is lined up with the bottom. That's why the whole card will be 5 1/4. I think I'm going to just take that off and do it again. There we go. Okay, I guess I'm just crooked today because even my black's a little crooked. The tape doesn't settle immediately, so it's easy to lift up and put it down. Now I could add flowers here. I could add a butterfly, but I found a leftover from another kit, and I am going to put that on the front because I just think it looks lovely. Now because this is very flyaway here, I'm going to just use white glue. Now this part hangs over, so I want to make sure I don't have glue on that, because this hangs out, so I don't want to have glue there. But I'm going to put the majority of it right over my thanks. Hold it for a second. There we go. Very simple, pretty card. And you could add more things to that. Let's see, what do I have? Because this is an open card, you could even add sparkles inside, and it'll show from the front. So you can do a number of things. When you lift the card, remember that you have this space and this space to write in. And you could add in something else there if you wanted. If you notice the samples they gave, they were quite busy with stickers and other things, and I just kept mine a little bit simpler. You do whatever you like. But that's my idea for this card, and love to see what you do. Now remember, my first samples I showed you, she did not use the curved die cut. She just had a straight cut. So this was probably cut at 1 3/4, and then she had a 2-inch piece here. But you do whatever pleases you. And the only other thing I'll say, in the card that I'm doing, Thursday, you also, our paper is two-sided, so you could totally change, got a little rough edge there, you could totally change this card by turning over the green paper and having a floral. Well, that's all for card D. Have fun making some with Debbie tomorrow.